brief was for a light-filled house that was both connected to the water and to the community, but also provided privacy when you needed privacy. So it could close itself off, but yet open it up to different points in the promenade when it needed to. And we took lots of references from Pacific louvered houses to be able to control the environment through the house. And it was really to give a seaside feel and vibe, and to be a really tranquil and calm building. Another key point for the house was obviously the light coming through the putakawas, and we were trying to capture that through the clear story lights. They're raked so that when you're inside the building, you always are looking up into the putakawas, and so you've got a really intimate connection with it. That was a kind of a lovely moment that was able to be captured in architecture, so we're really happy about that. Also, we were interested in how to orientate the house, how to maximize both passive ventilation and light as it filled the house. I wanted the people, when they arrived at the house, to feel instantly calm, instantly welcome, and I wanted it just to be a calm, embracing plan and atmosphere as soon as you arrived in the building. It is timber frame construction with steel trusses that run through and hold up the roof. Timber framing is very good environmentally. We like as a way to showcase builders' skill in putting things together. It's quite a lovely tectonic way of adding materials and textures that we've got with the battens and the weatherboards. The steel trusses gave a rigorous grid as you go through the building, and they set up a rhythm that is also carried on with the louvers. We worked with Lindsay Construction, and they were also the clients and the builders, which was a real privilege for us. Normally we don't work for builders, so it was wonderful to have a really quick understanding of both how you might detail something, run it past them, get feedback, get pricing feedback, and really confidently move forward really quickly.
My role in the project was project director. Philip was living just down the road, and being his house, he was here most days, keeping an eye on things. Philip and Lou are my parents. It was a home for them. Obviously, they had a construction company, which I worked for, and we were building the house as well, so quite a unique sort of situation for us. It was fantastic in terms of having that relationship with the architect and the builder and the client all being in a group together and working collaboratively. Often there's a bit of a sort of hierarchy within a structure of a project, but it certainly felt on this one that the whole team was sort of working collaboratively together.
We also worked on this project with Stephen Lloyd Architects as well, so there was a lot of collaboration in the project from start to finish. One of the most joyous, complex details of the project is dealing with the corrugated exposed edge of the house, which gives the house the name Crinkle cut. So you can often see the crinkle cut light as the shadow across walls. On the road you can see the crinkle cut of the house. The exterior colours are a very light blush pink, which isn't to everyone's taste, but we love it.
During the project, the decision about the colour of the exterior came up, and Leslie Lou decided that she'd go for a pink and sort of looked at various options, and it's quite a white pink, but I was a little bit sort of horrified of a pink house, because my vision came up of these sort of fibrolite pink 70s batches, which sort of horrified me a bit. But as the gardens have all established and the tropical hibiscus and heliconias have come out in those bright oranges and pinks, and the house has settled into the landscape, it actually looks fantastic, and we get a lot of comments about how wonderful that is.
And we're all aboard when anyone wants to use colour, just all in. And we're just like cheerleaders for colour, really. So there's a couple of courtyards in the house, and there's just always a nice spot to sit in the house. You're never, it can be windy from one direction, but you'd never know it in one courtyard. So you can constantly move around the garden. So there's little bits where the garden comes into the louvered areas, where the garden is flooding into the northern deck just over there. And the garden's just all around. So we work with Fulton Landscape, and they were really great to work with, and making this beautiful lush tropical garden which really complements the house. And that's how we love to design. Any house that's built around a garden is going to be a great house. And with clients so interested in garden, it's the perfect client for us, because we know that the house is going to be complemented in a beautiful way.